What's good, YouTube? We back with another video, and today I'm gonna be breaking down one of my beats from my latest album, Dusty Loops. The name of this beat is MVP, and I actually sampled one of my own samples. So, with that being said, I'm actually challenging you guys to flip the same sample. If you would like to do so, all the information is gonna be on my Instagram, and I'll also tell you some more about it at the end of the video. But without further ado, let's hop straight into it. So the first thing I did when making this beat were the drums. I used a total of 4 different sounds for the drums, 1 kick, 1 snare, and 2 hi-hats, and this is how they sound. So the way I made those drums were, first I played the hi-hats, so let me show you how those sound. Then I add the snare, then the kick. Pretty simple. So these drums, they had a pretty good amount of swing, but I like my drums to have a lot of swing, almost to the point to where it's almost off beat. So what I did was right here, added 12% swing. So let me add that right there, and then that topped off the drums. Now for the sample, let me show you guys how that sounds. Actually, I haven't showed you yet. So this is how the original sample sounds. That's all you get for now. I don't want to spoil the challenge. You got to go on my Instagram for that. But yeah, that's pretty much the only part that I used anyway. So let's get back into Serato. So when working with this sample, I dropped it into Serato Sample as a plugin right there. Press this little keyboard, which basically just means whichever point that you select, it's gonna play chromatically, and it's gonna change the pitch of the sound. So basically, this is how it sounded originally. And as you can see, I lowered the pitch by 1 little point right there. And then once I press this, I get to go over to my keyboard right here and play chromatically. So basically all I did was played around and tried to find a melody or a pattern that sounded decent, and I came up with this. After finding that pattern, I decided to play around and add the drums, and this is how it sounds. So after I got that, I wasn't really satisfied with the beat, so I decided to add a second channel for the sample, but this was going to be a LFO channel. So basically, all I did was duplicate. So I went here, pressed duplicate, and then I got this second deck that's under it right here. So let me show you how that sounds, and let me show you what I did. So all I did to get that effect was I went over right here. You see this little knob right here? I basically just moved it up by 27 points, as you can see. And basically it works as a high pass filter. So I added that, and then I also added right there the wall modulated LPF. Sheesh. And basically all that does is add the wop effect. So after that, I tweaked around a little bit and I got the effect that I was looking for. So after all that tweaking and, manipulating and all that stuff, played around with the EQ on the channels, and played around with the drums, and ended up getting this. So after I got that, I still wasn't satisfied, so I decided to top off the beat with some vocals. I decided to use MVP by Big L, as you can see, no secret, and played around and found some quotes or whatever and just put them in the right spots. So this is how it sounds with the vocals.
The most valuable poet on the MIC. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. Yo, if rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. Yo, if
After that, I just decided to find another quote and just build up on the beat and sequenced it, and this is what I got.
the most valuable poet on the MIC. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. Yo, if rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. Yo, if belly. I'm the neighborhood lamper, Punani vamper. Mess around, you find my silk boxes in your mommy sample. And nowadays, girls want you for your money. I'm like, I got nothing but love for you, honey. And since I'm looking slick and my pockets are thick, I need surgery to get chicks removed from my shit. I'm coming straight out the NYC. Raps my J.O.B. and I'm MVP. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. Yo, if rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. If rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. Yo, if rap was a game, I'll be. Rap was a game, I'll be. Rap was a game, I'll be MVP. The most valuable poet on the MIC. If
Alright y'all, if y'all enjoyed that video, go ahead and let me know. I actually made this beat like a few months ago and I've been working on this sample pack for a pretty long time. It's a little bit harder than I expected. But yeah, I'm actually doing a sample challenge. So if you guys would like to be a part of that, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It's going to be the same exact sample you guys were hearing on this beat. And yeah, man, why not? I did a sample challenge before, it ended up great, and let's do it again. Without further ado, if you guys enjoyed that video, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 600 by the end of this month, so just help a brother out, man. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, so peace out.